Jim Trace, I'll find my little hat here.
Okay, well, Susan's finding her little hat. Oh my gosh, what is this? The 12th, 13th? The 13th of December, 12 days away. You look cute in your little hat.
Thank you. Yeah, well, I can't believe how close Christmas is.
Excited kiddos there, Diane. I'm gonna let Sony in. Okay. I think
so. Well, we thought we'd have to start off with a little, little prayer. So that I could use that tonight. I've had a really, really crazy day. So, Lord, just help us just take a breath. Get so crazy, do get, and we just need to remember the reason for the season is you. Bless Denise as she heals, be with everybody, and just give them the spirit of Christmas, to enjoy it with love and to pass it on to everyone, not just Christmas season, but every day. Amen.
Amen.
Okay.
When you pray, just like at church. Okay.
So let's go ahead and get started. Would you want to start off with a little crow time? Who's got some exciting things happening in your sales, or just you got your Christmas cards done? I don't want to know. I've done nothing. So here's your Christmas card. Merry Christmas. There it is. Anybody? Are you still selling? Are you working with husbands, or
raise your hand? See if
you are, Wyatt? You selling lots of Mary Kay?
No, but on Saturday I'm leaving to go to Florida.
Oh my God. You do have something exciting to share. That is super exciting. Are you going to go down and swim in the ocean? Is it too cold? Is it warm? It's warm in Florida right now? I have no idea.
Yeah.
His other grandma lives down there, so he flies down. He's having a pool party, he says.
Oh, how nice. Well, we're excited for Wyatt. We're excited. Who else has something? Anybody? Nora, what's going on with you? Unmute yourself.
Kind of, I'm getting the overwhelmed. When you said cards, I got like, no, I haven't even started. The good news is I'm still getting people calling like, oh, I need a gift. What do you have for $25? So, there's a lot of panic on their end, which means I've got to deliver now. So
I love when people panic. It means profit.
Yeah. As long as it's taking something off my shelf, it's okay. So yeah, I'm still chipping away. Still got a couple bookings for early January, so that's good. I'm excited for that. And I do have one thing to share. You know how we get these messages through our website that you're never quite sure if they're legit or if they're a scam. So I got this message from a 64-year-old gentleman who wanted some information on how to take better care of his skin and scalp, and that he has used Mary Kay in the past, and could he use my expertise, that he wanted my knowledge. And I was like, okay, I want to make sure Paul and Danny are both here when he comes. So I wasn't alone with my mom.
So he's coming for like a makeover?
He came for a skincare class. He wanted to learn how to take better care of his skin. And he came in. I mean, he's such a Southern gentleman. He was this proper, it was really sweet. So he spent about an hour with me, and we did satin hands. He apparently he had bought Mary Kay before from somebody online, same kind of thing, and she never tried to meet with him. She just sold him whatever he wanted. So he had reached out to her and she never responded. So he went looking for somebody else, and I popped up, and he's like 45 minutes from me, but I'm on the way to where he works. So he figured, oh, this will work. I can stop in there on my way to work. So this is good. So he ended up buying some skincare, bought 3 sets of satin hands for gifts for his 91-year-old mother and the 2 aunts that take care of her. And then he messaged me a couple days later. Well, I messaged him because I said, you're my customer now. This is how I do it. I'll check in with you in 2 or 3 days. So I did. And he said, well, I just want you to know I'm sending somebody else your way because they need this satin hands, and I want you to talk to her about skincare. I was like, okay, bring it on. So it was legit. So you can't always think they're scams. They sometimes can be real. So I have a new male customer.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And he's in your life for a reason, or you're in his life for a reason. There's definitely, not, you guys will probably have an amazing relationship for years to come. That's really special.
the little bit we were talking, he moved in with his mother because she's like my mom. She's 91. My mom, she's not, yeah, I think they're the exact same, like almost the exact same age. So he understood the how you can't just up and go. You have to be there, and they're the priority. And he's let everything go, and he needs to start taking better care of himself. And so we did have that in common, that we were talking a lot about what it's like to be the caretaker. And they're still somewhat self-sufficient, but they definitely need more assistance. So yeah, it was pretty interesting.
That's
That was
awesome.
nice.
That's
So I
great.
have a new friend. You're right.
Thank you for sharing that. That's awesome. Yeah, Denise.
Nora, is he single and rich?
He's single because he didn't say anything about children or wife or anything, and I have a feeling there's money there. So yeah, I'll keep you posted. So I find out more, because I'll find out more.
Not that far away.
He's not. That's right. He's in
great.
Gainesville, Georgia, so he's even closer to you.
Yeah.
I wanted to share a couple things. Did you know these boxes that we've had for years now? Look how they all go together. And I love that our beauty box. I'm like, okay, this father or this husband, every year he buys a gift set for his wife and his daughter. And I'm like, well, I need some, and it's accidentally that they all kind of work. But isn't it neat that past boxes work with current boxes?
Yeah, I love that.
I think that's neat. So
that way.
it's just real cute. Like in the top here is like a masking minis, and then I put like one of the little hair accessory sets, and I don't even remember all that's in here, but there's like a berry vanilla, just more like teenage stuff for her, for the daughter. And then how old is this box? But I just tied them together with the silver and white bow. It's a $250 purchase. Gonna meet him in Zionsville this week. Every year he reaches out. He said, hey, hit me up. So the husband, and then what I've been doing, you guys probably noticed, like when I have a set to go deliver, I just take a picture of it. I post it on Facebook and say, oh, gonna have a couple more happy people on Christmas morning. And it's not like, buy from me. All you got to do is be like, my MK Live. And so it's been really fun. I've enjoyed the season very much past, the open house and taking the basket everywhere. Teresa,
Yeah, I really like those posts you've been doing. I've been meaning to comment on them. That
I do too.
This
kind of
is
funny, just hashtag
great.
Santa's helper.
Yep.
And
Yep.
so Teresa,
Very
what you got?
Very cute. Just something, it just hit me kind of the beginning of December that I wanted to do something for my clients and something a little extra. And so what I've been doing with every reorder, because my reorder business for December has just been, beyond. I mean, I had a $2,000 week the other week, Nora. Then I'm like, I'm competing with Nora now. But and it is some Christmas. A few gifts here, a few gifts there. But people are saying I need another, repair set. It has been, my sales have been really excellent. So what I've been doing with every single gift, because I thought, I've been offering the December deal sheet, and that's still, it has just been a godsend for my business this year. I know it has been. I'm selling stuff that, brush sets and all kinds of things that I don't normally sell on a regular basis. So that's been really special, but I thought I wanted to give you something else. And so these little lip glosses, I just love these little things. And I did order a bunch of them, and so our cost on them is $5. Big deal. I don't do a lot extra for my customers. And then this little keychain thingy, I think was $1 or $2, whatever. I have been writing a personal note, just taking the little gift card, writing, thank you so much for your business. And, I just appreciate you as a customer and a friend. Merry Christmas. And just putting this as an extra gift in their bag. And I tell you, the response has been amazing. I'm not having to mail them out. I'm putting them either, if I'm mailing an order, yes, and if it's somebody places a fairly large order and I'm CDSing an out of town customer, I'll mail this with a little note, but it's mostly going in my reorder bags. And that has just been, it's it's been special for me just to give a little extra something this time of year. So for whatever that's worth.
Really nice.
I think and actually has brought some extra business. Somebody said, oh my gosh, I need a couple of those for, so they'll also remember that this is also a good Christmas gift. And, we're still almost 2 weeks away from Christmas. There's still a lot of selling to be done. So anyway, that's something that's been special to me.
I don't know if I shared this before or not, but I might have, to put with those keychains and or the Mint Bliss and or both. And we're still tweaking it because it's kind of really small print, but it's the perfect little tag that says, thank you for your commitment,
I saw that.
investment, encouragement, involvement. So here's a little something for you.
Oh my gosh, I need that, Nora. Post that. I need that to put. That's so cute.
Yeah, so I was just thinking of that. That's what I'm going to start doing too. You're right, for the deliveries. That's
for
perfect.
Your enjoyment.
Yes, it's all mint.
So cute. Oh my god.
Because I was actually bringing it to my little old lady homes to present to the managers as a thank you gift for their staff. Like, I keep trying to get to the staff, not just the resident. I want the staff.
Right.
And so one of them said, oh, that's great. I said, it's not just for Christmas. We can do this when you do a staff appreciation throughout the year. So they're keeping that in mind.
Super cute. That's a great
idea. Yep, cool. I'll post that.
Well, Teresa, for some reason, my screen won't let me minimize it when I'm recording. So you want to pull up our first game?
Sure. I've actually printed it out. So.
Of course you did. Good.
Well, I didn't want to have any give up. Where is it? So just something fun that we just thought, I love the fact that we're doing our Zooms and we're across the miles. I mean, everybody's everywhere. And I think that's really fun. And then people do watch these afterwards. So if you're watching this after the fact, we wish you had been with us, but see if you can, play along with us or answer the game. So here's what you have to do. You have to, Betty, I'm sorry, you maybe can play along on your own, but you got to put up antler hands, okay? So you need your two hands over your head and make little antlers, okay? And this is the Never Have I Ever game. So you're going to, every time you've actually done one of these things, you have to drop a finger, okay? Every time you've done-
Drop an antler.
Okay, drop an antler. Thank you, Bet. Drop your little antler. So here we go. Never have I ever re-gifted a present. Okay, Susan dropped.
If you've re-gifted a present, you have to drop your finger.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. Okay. Never have I ever eaten a whole bowl of cookie dough.
Oh.
I think I probably would. At least a half a bowl, I know. Or a bunch of big spoonfuls for sure. Never have I ever snuck one of Santa's cookies. Oh, Susan, you're not going to have any antlers.
I'm going to look like that reindeer on Open Season that only has like one antler.
Never have I ever, I got to change this, given a stupid present.
Oh.
Never have I ever given a coupon book as a present.
Oh, I did that one.
Okay. Never have I ever lied about a present getting delayed in the mail. I put it in the mail. I really did. I mailed it.
I have not done that. Who has done that? Who's laughing? Oh, Denise has done that. Oh, yours is in the mail. That's why you need an oops gift, right?
Never have I ever spent more than $1,000 on a Christmas present.
Oh. Well, did I buy a computer for my kid once? I probably did that. I don't know.
Never have I ever gifted someone with a birthday present, with a December birthday, one present for both occasions.
Oh, I've done that.
I will say I have received that many times and it's not appreciated. Just going on record.
Birthday and Christmas, two different things. Never have I ever spent Christmas in an airport. Never have I ever spent Christmas in a warm country.
You did that, Teresa, didn't you? Did you go to Jamaica one year?
So yes.
Oh wait, I did. I went to Grand Cayman.
Of course you did.
Okay.
Your boyfriend.
Of course you did.
Okay. I've run out of never have I ever. So if somebody else got to throw one out.
I only have 3 antlers left. I think I'm the big loser.
Okay. Somebody else throw out a never have I ever.
Never.
I can think of somebody.
Never have I ever gone Christmas shopping in a hardware store. You know, that becomes just the silly things that you think about, you know, right?
Job, believe it or not.
What's that?
That's actually
that?
a good place to, okay. Yeah. Never have I ever gone shopping on Christmas Day.
I don't think I've ever gone shopping on
Christmas Day or Christmas Eve? Yeah.
Christmas Eve for sure. Yeah, those are cute. Can you think of any others?
Okay, no, I can't think of any. So
are your arms getting tired of being up there?
All right, Nora, you've got a whole antler left. You had a whole antler.
I only had 3.
Oh, she's got a lot. Of course she does. Dee Dee's got 4. She's got a partial antler.
3.
We can't see.
Those were cute.
Betty or Sony, you want to tell us if you've got more than an antler, one full?
I've got one full one.
What?
I have one full one.
You got one full? Well, you're tied with Nora then. All right, very good. Okay. Next, you know, some of these Christmas games that need to be visual, it makes it a little bit harder. Okay, Susan, you want to do the next one, or you don't have it? You want me to do it?
I can't pull it up. You're in charge.
You're in charge. All right.
Never have I ever planned a meeting and made Teresa do the whole thing.
Okay. This one, everybody has to speak on this one. If you've got something at least to add to it, we're encouraging some involvement, some interaction. So these are just fun questions for us all to get to know you a little bit better than we maybe already know you. So what is the most embarrassing or outrageous thing that ever happened to you around the holidays? And if you've got an answer, either raise your hand or put your little hand up, but what's the most embarrassing or outrageous thing that ever happened to you around the holidays?
Or even someone you know. I mean, that would be really funny.
Really?
You know, or a funny, you know, do you have a funny Christmas story? Some really crazy funny. And I changed it so that I could answer this. Okay. Emily still laughs about this. Go ahead, Dee Dee. Go ahead.
Okay. Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So I bought my dad a microwave one Christmas, and he opened it up and completely refused to take it and left it at the apartment. He would not take it. And I knew he needed a new one. I mean, I was mortified, but he needed a new one. And the very next week, the one on his counter died. It was horrible.
You refused your gift? Do you think
because he was Howard.
Because he could.
Because he could, yeah. It was, yeah, he was Howard. It was horrible.
And then did you say, I told you so? Did you give him the microwave after that?
Nope.
Want it back? Nope.
Nope.
I'd already returned it. When I was little, my grandma, like butter would melt in her mouth, wouldn't melt in her mouth, you know, just a saint. And we had this Christmas dinner at our family and at our house, and my grandma and grandpa walked in the front room, and grandpa was carrying a pie in each hand like this, and he tripped over the rug and both pies went like this right on the rug. And my grandma, who was a saint, in front of all of us, because what the H did you do that for? But she said the real word. We have little ears on here. And I was like, oh, Grandma cussed. Grandma cussed on Christmas.
Yeah, not
So
only
the pies just, I mean, suddenly it was just like this and then plop right on the floor. Goes, what the H did you do that for? And Grandma cussed on Christmas. So that was this moment of mortified on Christmas Day. She would have been mortified to know that could be her legacy. But oh
Yeah,
my gosh, it's so funny.
I actually have one. You saying grandma and grandpa triggered my brain. So my grandparents' anniversary was December 28th. So our family, in a big Italian family, we do the fish dinner every Christmas Eve. And there's 40 people in the house. It's crazy. So this one year it was their 65th anniversary, I think. They were definitely they were close to 90. They had a good long life. But anyway, we had a big party for them. So everybody was there, all the cousins. Nobody missed this one. Had a big cake and the whole 9 yards. And at the end of it, they had to cut the cake. And my grandfather leaned over and kissed my grandmother. And my mother and her siblings all were like, oh my God, they had never seen their parents kiss, ever. So it was this big thing. And all the grandchildren were like, why? What's the big deal? They were just like, oh my word, they were shocked that their parents actually kissed. I'm like, they're sporty. Yeah, But that was so sweet. It was really, but it was sweet to see that, because he's the farmer and, that he was just a gentle giant kissing his wife. It was very sweet. Yeah.
so sweet. Yeah, showing affection in that era and that age group, they did not a lot of PDA, right?
Very true. Very true.
I can't think of anything. Sony, Diane, you got any Christmas memory stories you want to share? Okay, well then I've got another question for you. I know everybody can think of this, but you may have to think for a second. What is the best gift that you ever received?
I know mine. Everybody probably knows it too if they've watched my Facebook page. Was the year I got my first Barbie doll, and Barbie's mod groovy Barbie house. It's sitting in there in the other room. Of course it is, because they save everything. And all the handmade Barbie clothes that my grandma made me. It might have been the same Christmas where her grandpa dropped the pies and she cussed. It might have been the very same one. I'm not sure.
I just think it's awesome.
But that one, that's it.
I love that. I love that you, even though you kind of chastise yourself for saving everything. I don't have any of that stuff. I don't have my first Barbie. Well, actually, somewhere I do actually have my first Barbie.
I'll go grab my little box of clothes. I'll come back, show and tell. Somebody go next.
But I think it's so cool to have some of those things that are tangible, that are more than a memory. You've actually got the physical thing. While Susan's getting her Barbie, who else has got a special Christmas gift that you think about even yet today?
I think for me, it's not necessarily just a gift, but Paul's mother had a tradition of giving them an ornament every year. And the year we got married, she gave us all of his and then continued the tradition. But the year before we got married, she gave me my first one. And it was she gave us matching ones, actually. It was a little old man, a little old woman sitting in a rocking chair. And I forgot what the man's reading a paper and the woman's knitting. So it just, every time I hang that on the tree, it just brings back so many memories of when we, first fell in love and planning the wedding, and my first Christmas with that family, and how I was just welcomed in.
All of his original Christmas ornaments.
Yep, including the ones that the dog ate the body and you just have the head, and all of them. And every year they have to go on the tree. It's just not right if you don't hang the head of this little green dog that's all that's there is a head. Yeah. It's really sweet.
I love that. Susan, let's see her.
This is not my Barbie. This little dress my grandma made me. She had a dress of this exact material with a little orange trim. Okay, this was like 1969, probably. I was probably five years old. And this was a cool little jumpsuit. Okay, look at those wide legs.
Oh, I love it.
Okay, so these are the kind of clothes that grandma made me. I mean, look at this little sleeveless dress. And just the teeny tiny little stitches on there and the little snaps. And I mean, I got them all in here. They're just adorable.
Susan, one of the pictures you posted, one of the outfits, I'm like, my Barbie had that dress. I remember that dress.
She had this swimsuit.
That's the one. Yeah, the swimming. Yep, had the bathing suit. Yep.
A corduroy coat.
Yep.
Look at the little green wool parka with the little hat. Isn't that cute?
Oh my God.
I mean, I played Barbies like, I mean, look at this pair of pants. Can you tell this was 1960s? I'll never forget that. When I think about the hours she must have spent. What'd you say?
I said, I want to play with Barbies again. That would be so cool. Those clothes are awesome. I used to use those, you know, those coasters that used to put over a glass and they were stretchy, like they.
Yes.
That was what I used for Barbie clothes. They made great bathing suits. They made great dresses. So my Barbie clothes did.
I think this was supposed to be a washcloth or something, but it's a dress for Barbie. You know. That's
I spent.
And you know, my own daughter was never. Yeah, hours with Barbies.
Hours.
Yeah,
with Barbies.
We'd play under the dining room table, and we'd set up all their little, you know. And the thing, this is sad. My daughter was never cared about them, and I'm like,
either.
It just was so much fun.
Oh, I was lucky.
Y'all made me think of.
I'm sorry. I was gonna say I was lucky. Anna was an American Girl doll kid, but more Bitty Baby than the doll. So she walked everywhere with that baby doll, and I made her clothes for the Bitty Baby, and then matching for Anna too. So yeah,
that's very
like my little paisley Christmas dress that Santa.
Yeah,
my mom made for me, and Mrs. Claus had a spare one. But that, you know, it's just funny how you remembered vivid details about certain special Christmases, and that picture I posted where I'm in the paisley dress and my sister's in the little Santa suit. That particular Christmas program, I had the welcome. Okay. I was 3 years old, and the little 3-year-old class came out in their little angel wings, you know, whatever they did. I had the welcome, and I went up to the microphone, and let's say this is the microphone. I'm like, we would like to welcome. And like I ate the mic, and this little church, I can still see the dark paneling and everybody dying laughing. And my dad was like the Sunday school superintendent or whatever they called it. And I can still picture him coming over and say, well, hold it out here a little bit. And I mean, as an adult, I had people come, I'll never forget the year you had the welcome and ate the microphone and broke our eardrums. In the little red and gold paisley dress. So see, now you know.
Oh my God.
My Christmas memories. Those were just some good ones. A wonderful childhood, wonderful memories. So anyway, I've talked enough. Anybody else wants to share?
Guys, if you got anything that you want to share, we're running over, and I've got more questions. So we'll just bid adieu. But if you all have anything you want to share, or memory, Diane does.
No, she's just saying goodbye.
Hey, you guys.
Well, listen, you guys, finish your star. The star quarter ends on Thursday? No, Wednesday.
Thursday.
Tuesday. Thursday.
Yeah,
the 15th. Raise your hand if you're already a star. Already a star.
Yay.
Okay, congratulations. There's still time to finish that. And we are going to bid farewell for the rest of December. We need to just take our Tuesday nights and our shopping and our wrapping and get that all done. We're of course available for you. If you need us, reach out. But just totally enjoyed our Tuesday nights. And this was just kind of a fun little, has nothing to do really with Mary Kay, although we did share, you know, some things that we're doing here in these next few days. But I love you. I'm blessed to know all of you. And I wish you the merriest of Christmases.
Christmas, guys. Thanks
for joining us tonight.
We'll be back together.
Bye, everybody.
Love you all.
Bye.
See you next year.
Merry Christmas.
Okay. Bye.
Good night.